Hi, my name is Carol. Do I look like a lung cancer survivor to you? Well, I am. Right now in St. Louis County, we have an awesome opportunity to make a change for the good. Each of you can go out and vote on November 3rd for Proposition N. We can all enjoy smoke-free air in more public places after that. Believe me, I will be celebrating big time. Here is my story. I used to be very healthy. I worked out, I ate right, I rarely got sick. I didn't even know what a CAT scan was, and I didn't have my blood drawn very often. I used to love to go to listen to music and dance, and I do that regularly. And every time I'd come home, my clothes and my hair would reek really badly, but I'd still go back because I love that music and I love to dance. Then boom, my life changed in a matter of 2 weeks. I had the flu and my doctor decided to give me a chest x-ray, and on the x-ray there was a spot about this big. After that I had a brain MRI, a CAT scan of my pelvis and abdomen, and then I had to have a lung biopsy where they put a needle about that long in your back. I couldn't have any anesthesia for 30 seconds, and so it was very painful. I also had to have a PET scan, more blood work, and other tests. Then on Valentine's Day 2005, instead of going out dancing, which I would have liked to have been doing, I had to be sitting in a pulmonologist's office getting the bad news that I had lung cancer. When one is diagnosed with lung cancer, it is usually a death sentence. And I was one of the lucky ones that could have surgery. And even then, I had only a 50-50 chance. So, of course, I opted to have part of my lung taken out. Lung surgery is unbelievably painful, some say even worse than heart surgery. I lay in the hospital for 7 days with tubes in my arms, tubes hanging out of my side, a catheter, and I had a morphine drip in my spine. Daily I'd have x-rays of my chest to make sure it hadn't collapsed. I had to have shots in my abdomen, and I was given lots of other medicines. And my blood was drawn. My arms were black and blue from all the attempts that the nurses had made to try to get my veins to draw blood. The pain was unbearable at times. After I was released from the hospital the first time, I developed an infection in the fluid in my lung, so I had to go back into the hospital for 8 more days. I practically died then. Before coming home the second time, I had a PICC line inserted in my arm and a tube inserted in my back to drain the fluids. I had 2 nurses that would come to my house twice a week to draw my blood and clean out the sac in my back. My daughter had to give me antibiotics intravenously 4 times a day. And that was still not the end of it. I developed 2 more serious infections and almost died. 4 months later, after the surgery, I was somewhat better, but my oncologist said it was too late to give me the backup chemo that I had wanted to do and he had wanted to do. Since then, my health has never been the same. I have had internal scarring that causes pain in my back and side. I have neurological issues on my right side, and it's difficult to walk without pain. I have chest spasms occasionally that feel like I'm having a heart attack. I've had the shingles, and I've had a weakened immune system. I've had to work hard, and I have worked hard to get back into shape. I go to work out, and I walk, bike, and hike. And I am not going to give up. So I am simply asking all of you, smokers and non-smokers alike, to think about all the people that you could help by passing Proposition N. There are thousands of lives that could be saved, including yours, your children, and your grandchildren. And I know that a smoke-free environment in more public places will make a difference. It sure will make a difference for me personally, because I will be able to go out and dance again in a clean air environment. And for me, it's a matter of life and death. I believe that I will live long enough to celebrate that day here in St. Louis County, and I want you to come and join me celebrate. So please get out and vote yes on November 3rd for Proposition N. Thank you.